It says that we're going live this very second.
Cocaine does not prevent COVID. Just ask a certain person that got it today in the news.
Junior? Crazy, crazy kids. I'm telling you. I'm trying to find, let me try to find us on here because what I'd even name the stream. I don't even remember what I named it.
It was a name. I remember you posting it, and I always remember the picture, but I never remember what these shows are called.
Me either. Oh, here it is. Got it. Hey, what's up, William or Mr. Bill?
As soon as I find us live, I will get in the chat myself. But meanwhile, how y'all doing out there?
Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're safe and happy-ish, healthy-ish. You know, just kind of going with the flow, riding the waves. It's really all you can do. Oh, god damn, it's Ace.
I didn't even tell her that we were going live. I think she just kind of knew.
So, I was not able to go to the comic shop this Wednesday, and so I went today instead. And I was telling this earlier to Mr. Rob behind the scenes. I go into my LCS today, and there's two guys talking, and I definitely listen to this, Tony Fett. This involves you.
Oh, you'll know who this is, Tony.
Because listen to this. And I hear two guys saying the names Comic Tom and Biggie Shack. And I'm like, what? Like two dudes I never saw in my LCS. You know, I'm sure they're like, it's my LCS. But anyways, and they were talking about Comic Tom and Biggie Shack. So it really piqued my interest when I heard Biggie's name. I was like, what? And so I definitely had to move in on that. And so I started talking to them. And we know a lot of the same people. And one of the guys' names was Dope Comics, Dope _ Comics with an X on IG. And another guy's name was Morello Tunes. And they were both really cool dudes. And they were just kind of talking shop on the way they see, you know, this whole nerd game and how, you know, their opinions on, you know, because everybody does have opinions on certain things like Key Collector app or Comic Tom or, you know, what influences the market and, you know, this, that, and the other. I just, and then I think it was Morello Tunes who was saying that he was good buddies with Varangian Vigilante. And I was like, what? You know him too? So it was crazy.
This country, man.
Yeah, so like me and these two dudes, we all three of us we lean over onto the like short boxes with all of our cell phones and we're like typing in each other's names, adding each other on IG. So we just nerded it out. Yeah, nerded it out, Dope Comics and Morello Tunes. And it was cool, man. Made me feel all happy. Morello Tunes, he's really into Wrightson. And I was like, oh, damn. I was like, I found a Bernie Wrightson Siggy up in here. And I actually sent him pictures of it on IG. I'm telling him my business. But yeah, isn't that crazy? So, anyways, other than that, I got some comics there too. And what about you, Bob? That was just my little story. Yeah.
I just know Morello Tunes initially from just like CBSI, how you mentioned. But with Tony Fett, I appeared on a show where he was on it as well.
That's awesome.
So yeah. It's a very tight-knit community. When you kind of hear a name Or especially when it comes to somebody like, oh, I don't know, Lady Fantastic's voice, or my weird, gravelly, smoke 10 packs a day at one point voice, you'll recognize it and you'll go, wait a second, I recognize that. How does someone else know another comic book community member's name? Wait, you watch this?
Yeah, so like, and then they were asking my name because I think Dope Comics is actually the same. And Morella Toon says he doesn't do YouTube, but he does do IG. And so, but the Dope Comics, I was like, okay, well, this is my IG, but on YouTube, I'm Lady Fantastic. And he was like, I've seen you around.
Yeah.
He's like, I've seen you around. And I was like, motherfucker. So it's just awesome, man. It's a small world.
You're a known commodity. People know who you are.
I don't know about that, but what I do know is that comic people, they take their hobby seriously, and they come together to, I don't know, to share the treasures. So it was cool, man.
Today, what did you get?
I got something in the mail. I was very excited about. I got Marvel feature number 2. I think this is what you would say is the second official appearance of the Defenders. So I have issues 2 and 3 of the Marvel feature, and I have Defenders 1, 2, and 3. And some others. Great segue, Rob.
I do my best.
So, yeah, I got that. Yes, so I got this guy, and then, but that was in the mail. And then at the LCS, I picked up. They had a copy of Captain Marvel 23. Thank God. So I didn't have to pay like $15 for it. Yes, please. The David Mack goodness.
At my shop, it was only myself and one other person that ordered that.
Well, I got it. The Hulk 40, Immortal Hulk 40, Indigenous Peoples Art, and Stillwater 4. Had to do it. There's 3. Stillwater 3, excuse me. And then I got Howard the Duck 23, the Star Wars parody. Star Wars. So I just think that's great. Yeah, Howard the Duck there. Got some buxom beauty.
I am so on the verge of almost wanting to get all of Howard the Duck from the first series.
It's so fun, dude. Yeah, I know. It's a great parody issue. So I saw this parody issue today. They just had, it was in the recent, the new books in, the new old books in. And I just I scooped it. And I said, you're coming home with me, buddy. So please show us yours.
So should I go with the Amazing Spider-Man stack, or perhaps the Rocketeer stack?
Do Rocketeer first.
Rocketeer. So I got a little package, which I will never open another package again on my show or any other show, because I don't want to ruin somebody's address and where they live. That is not a good idea to do. I don't want to ruin anybody's trust. So here are the books. He wound up sending me, I already had the first appearance of the Rocketeer, which comes in Star Slayer issue number 2.
Well, this was from Miracle Man?
Not this. This one I've had, but he wound up sending me this, which is the rest of the Rocketeer. So part 2.
He spoils you. He spoils you.
So much. So much. So this is the second appearance of the Rocketeer, which was just a backup story in Star Slayer. And there were just long gaps when he would do this work. But he didn't compromise his artwork, so he would pass up gig after gig after gig just so he could focus on one thing. And this dude worked on like Indiana Jones as a what do you call it? A storyboard artist.
That's
so
awesome.
This is Pacific Presents issue number 1. Right after this, it goes on over to issue number 2, and these are just backup stories. It's not until Rocketeer Adventures number 1, and then there's a 3-issue series after that, and that's the conclusion of all of the Dave Stevens, pretty much all is Dave Stevens Rocketeer. Now, he also sent me the last 2 issues I needed of Predator, so now I can show you all the issues of Predator. There's only
go back to double, or do you want to go back to full?
Double? I'll do full. There's only 5 issues, and then you show yours, and then I have the ASM.
All right.
Right, so here you go. A full run of Predator now. It's been 30 years plus in the making, me trying to put this together.
Aww.
Issue number 1.
Free balling.
Had this since I was a kid, this exact issue.
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy. Wait, Troy?
What's Troy Chavis. What's the huge Predator news? What is it, Tony?
Oh, they're making a new movie.
Psh, that's not huge.
Yeah.
Why is that huge Predator news?
It's really not, because there hasn't been a good Predator movie since the first one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, the first one was the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in, right?
Yeah, the only one anybody really liked. The second one with Danny Glover, it wasn't bad, but when you look at Predator 2, by comparison to like Aliens versus Predator or any of the subsequent films, you go, well, you know what? Predator 2 wasn't so bad.
What's up, Kenny? Get to the chopper.
So those were all the Predator 1 through.
Oh, he said Predator 5 confirmed with Arnold. Predator 5.
That's different.
So that's made huge.
And here I am. Finally, after all these years, which, thank you, Miracle Man, I finally have a full series of Predator that I can finally read all the way through. This is the last book. This I wound up getting from a guy by the name of Jesse Simon. You would know him as the grandson of Joe Simon. So this is one of the books. The other one I'll show at the end of the broadcast, but you can actually see it right there. Whoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you already see it. Damn it. Spoiler alert, but then again, you're watching Rob Worst, and I'm not near mint. My mind's broken. Everything's a little broken about me. So here's the thing that he sent me. 1956 or 58, I think. Race for the Moon. This has Joe Simon storyline. It's a Dave copy, which kind of goes really nice with my Doug copy of the first appearance of fucking Batgirl. But he signed this on the inside, just like how back in the old days, Jesse Simon. So I have signed by the grandson of Joe Simon, an old book, Silver Age, and there's Golden Age going to all the members of my cast, which will be going out hopefully, if not Saturday, then by Monday. Go ahead. Next up.
So I have a bit of a potpourri, but I wanted to show. I was feeling very Kirby, and I wanted to show like the DC Kirby's that I had, and so it's just kind of a mishmash. But here's a beautiful copy of the Demon, number 11. Oh, Baron von Evilstein. So Kirby-esque, isn't it? That actually reminds me of this thing. What is it? Shadow of the Colossus or something? Isn't there a game where there's like a bunch of the Colossi or whatever that you have to hit? Never mind. It was a PlayStation game. Well, what's up?
I'm not a good gamer. I'm one of the worst gamers who ever gamed.
I'm good at certain ones. I was good at that one. Sandman #1. This is very pretty. Simon and Kirby. Speaking of Simon, you know that game. Good. Shadow of the Colossus. That's right. It was a super fun game. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a beautiful game. And speaking of beautiful things, I have a beautiful OMAC 1. Look how popping. That girl ain't got no yellow. Look
Man,
how that.
nobody smoked in that household there.
Nah, bro. Yeah. So, and then I have also OMAC #5, where you have the elderly go into this little pod and come out beautiful and young.
How do you find such white covers? Every time I see those particular books, they're always yellow covers. Almost every one of them.
I don't know.
You have the luck.
I also have, this one's not white. I found it in the same place. This one, I found this.
Okay, a little fox.
Yeah. As this New Gods 10. It's in busted up shape. Do not care because it's New Gods. Gonna get it.
Oh, hey, if you're into trying to get the New Gods right now, Boy Johnny, the same guy that I wound up getting my Miracle Man from, he is selling individually all the different issues from New Gods. So you might want to hit him up, and you might be able to round out your New Gods.
I actually picked up this weekend. I'm not going to tell you what, but when they come in, I'll show you. But I actually got a couple of the Jimmy Olsen's, not these ones, but this is I love Don Rickles, and this is issue 139, Kirby's Fourth World of Jimmy Olsen with Don Rickles. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, anyways, I just love Rickles, love Jack Kirby, and I can't wait to show you guys the 2 Jimmy Olsen issues that I have coming in, because they are also beautiful Kirby pieces. So anyways, give Rickles a kiss. Give him a kiss. Come on. All right. So yeah, I've got that, and then you have this one. You've got the whole run now, don't you?
Oh yeah, now I do. And Comic Head 84 is asking the name, so I'm posting his URL in the chat.
Who's this, Johnny? Oh, Joe Simon's grandson?
Oh, the Joe Simon's grandson one. Look up Simon_comics, or it might just be Simon Comics. He's the guy that's posting all the Marvel mystery comics, Submariner, super old Captain America, before issue 10 old. Ooh.
Who's that little hottie on the cliff? Stan Lee? Okay.
Bye-bye, Funky.
Yeah. And Simon Comics. He had great books.
Yeah, there you go. Simon Comics.
Yeah, so did you know that, Steve Caldwell, that Simon Comics was the grandson of Joe Simon? Did you know that? I didn't know.
I only just found out.
Oh, such a great set. Even though Rob showed it a couple of weeks ago, I don't care. I'm showing mine now, bitch.
You got it. You're finally completing the series.
Yeah, I mean, I still have some to go, but you were definitely helping with a great key. And then really the only biggie that I need left is
one.
Yeah. I think
and
so.
You can probably get for a little bit less now.
Maybe 1 and 2 actually. 13. Oh, love it. Just love it. Love that, man. Jack Kirby. And then this is the final Kirby issue in this series, which is issue 18, Mr. Miracle.
Yeah,
So
because after that, it's different artists. And I think one of the issues wound up spiking last week for some reason. And then issue 25, it just ends. Because when I finally got the entire series from Boy Johnny or Johnny Boy, I went right to issue 25, opened right up to the last page, and it goes, to be continued. And I just go, motherfucker.
mother.
No matter what, you'll never get an ending because it always passes up to another end of cancellation.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to show this just because Union Jack #1, but then it's like to face the power of the Walking Dead. So he's actually like at the top of a chapel and he's kind of like kill zombies. I don't know. And here's some of my nicer Batman books, my larger Batman books. So this is a very nice Bill Sienkiewicz Batman anniversary issue. It's an issue 400 with it. Look, I didn't even know, but Art Adams is in that.
Mm-hmm.
Very top guy. So you've got a whole list of bangers there. A whole list of ending with Frighten.
That reminds me, I was on Instagram earlier, and holy crap, Neil Adams was broadcasting live.
All that.
There were only 11 people in the chat, and while I might not agree with him politically, he had his drawings, and he had some cool-ass inked drawings of Batman and Green Lantern.
Nobody's around him to hear what he has, like to hear what he cares about politically. It's like, dude, draw your characters and shut up.
For a person like him, I'm willing to kind of just put some, I don't know, earbuds in and not nod my head politely and smile and go, please give me the drawing. I don't care about your political views. Please shut up about that now. Okay, thank you for Batman. Bye now.
One of the best Batmans right here, man. This was my Batman growing up. Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was my Batman. What's up, Puff? What?
I was just saying hello, Stay Puff.
You got more shit to show?
I have some Hulk nuts.
Oh, nuts! Let me bust your nuts open.
Bust my nut.
Oh!
Hey now!
Watch out.
All right. So I got some Hulk nuts in, which, by the way, for those of you that want to know where I'm getting some of those books from, Hulk Nuts 911. And when I'm saying Hulk Nuts, that's not with an S, that's with a Z. So here's some of the stuff that I got. And he keeps this all in really nice condition. So starting with issue 161 of ASM, this would be the cameo first appearance of the Jigsaw. You only really see him in shadow. The next issue is the one that actually has him in full. Next up, issue number 302, Newsstand.
You turd. Good job. That's good. You're getting the McFarlanes. You need to. It's your job.
I am getting in my next shipment 316.
You are? Good. Look at you. Good for you. That's 305? Yeah.
Got 312.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Newsstand, 313.
Bitchin'.
Now, we're getting a little more dicey. First kind of sort of cameo cover appearance of Venom, because that's how weird this comic book market is now. It's not even a full appearance. It's a cameo first appearance of Venom on the cover. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. I just got a copy of that from Southern.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
317.
So very nice.
Hopefully next week or the week after, I'll have the 316. Get some weird looking saber-tooth action.
Mm-hmm.
And we followed up with another Newsstand.
Oh, shit, yes. That's like the best one. Like, that's the last one, too, of the McFarlanes.
Bulk.
He's
not even, it's bulk. And then we jump to Larson.
It's okay to jump to, what is that, 332?
Yep.
332. Yeah. Oh, so good.
Mhm.
The nut punch. Yeah. He hits him right in the little. Okay. 337? I don't know what that is. I can't see it.
Yep. Hold on. There we go. 337. It's the Sinister Six. Only with instead of Green Goblin, they get the Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
38, which means crossover. Ah, crap. I probably have to go research that now. 339.
Oh, I like that. Die, die, die.
Die, Spider-Man.
I want that one now. I need to get that.
If he can't have Aunt May as a wife, no one can. 341.
Good one. Good one.
Is 342 anything? Or maybe I already have that.
Not really.
This is the last of the regular issues I got from him, because then we're going to jump on over to the annual.
Oh, number. I don't know which I'm.
Number 15.
Cool.
So after this, we go to. I posted this earlier this week on Instagram and Twitters. The 4th appearance of the Punisher.
Yes. Very
Also,
cool.
the first appearance of Moses Magnum, a seismic Omega level mutant that you will probably never see again after an issue of X-Men that was just a filler issue during early Claremont. And those are all my books.
I have some Michael Turner Fantastic Fours that I would like to show you, and then I'm done. But I really want to show you these Michael Turner Fantastic Fours because they, personally, it's like explosions in my brain. Like when I look at these, if you could see like my brain activity of like blank versus Michael Turner cover, there'd be a different pattern because his art elicits a lot of feelings for me. So this is Fantastic Four 544. I think who is yeah, that's not Hickman doesn't jump on until 600, but these covers are just too much. They're too much for me to stand. And then 545. Oh, ooh, look at that.
Back in the day, these were just the next issue, and now people are now wanting them.
Superior Spider-Man run. That's I have issues 31 and 32 of it, and then like that's it. 546.
It was fun. He was a little bastard that actually had a good character arc and kind of redeemed himself. I don't know if they totally brought him back to being Doc Ock, but
This is 547. Yeah, I found like a J. Scott Campbell variant of Superior Spider-Man 31 in like the 50-cent bin the other day. I was like, what? 548? What? Look at this, man. I love Michael Turner, dude. Man, Michael Turner can do a good Hulk. I like me a Michael Turner Hulk. 549. Got your Inhumans. I think, yeah. Is that Medusa? No, that's not Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. For some reason, when I quick looked over it, there you go.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I know who he is.
4?
And 550. 551. Oh God, I love Doom. Dr. Doom. 552. All right, Superior. You guys, what are you all up to tonight? You guys have anything wild and crazy going on? And 553 is the final that I have of the Turner issues. And it's just a nice little run. I really liked the cosmic spread. It really tickles my fancy.
And as far as anybody going to do anything wild and crazy, we're comic nerds here. We're trying to get the next big book instead of going, hey, let's go do Molly and get wasted at the club and then go to the sex dungeon afterward. You're going, yeah, I'm going to spend that money to go get a Marvel feature #1.
Well, just bagging my pickups. Dude, it's sometimes doing that, bagging and boarding, is like the most therapeutic thing ever.
Oh, it is.
Cowabunga, says Ruben Guzman.
See, I like you're making bags and boards because while they're empty, I'm always thinking of what is the next awesome thing I'm going to put inside this.
Ace, you've been bragging and boarding.
Oh, she's bragging and boarding.
Bragging and boarding, not dragging and boarding. Hey, it is zen. It is so very zen, just like I feel that digging is zen in its own right for me. Digging, yeah. It's that tactile, repetitive movements. I think one finds comfort in the repetitive movements. It's like a soothing thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a thing, dude. It's just a thing. Just a second.
You know, the one thing I really don't like doing? Having to go and pull boxes that are in really hard to get areas, like way in the back there, that you have to remove all the other boxes in the front just so that you can access them. So,
yeah.
I know. First world problems.
Yeah, they are.
Bullseye says digging is like a drug. I agree wholeheartedly.
So here's the thing. This is what I found. This is the Superior Spider-Man that I found in the 50-cent bin. This is J. Scott Campbell, I'm pretty sure.
It's not an easy find.
Oh, look. Variant edition. Friggin', I'll pay. Would you pay 50 cents for this? I did. It's got like a little, I mean, it's not in perfect shape, but.
A couple things, I'd still pay like a few bucks for it, like 10.
And it's got like a big poster in it too. It's a thicker book. But I was excited about it. Troy Chavez, he hooked me up with this. Champions. I showed you this, but he's also so Troy, I have you know what I did, man. So I need to get this out. I'll get up early tomorrow and go to the post office. But basically, Troy, I have taken what you sent me and put the books for you in here, and I'm gonna send it again because you know what? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Am I right?
Absolutely. Recycle, unless it's old comics, in which case you put them in Mylar or a really, really heavy ECW bag.
Yeah, or that. Or that.
I'm just going to leave this up on the screen because no one wants to see this. You want to see this.
Yeah, I want to see it. I like here. I'm gonna make you. Yeah.
It's not in the greatest shape. It looks like it's probably been eaten by a few things. I would guess a rat, maybe.
You know what, Tony Fett? You watch your mouth.
Yes.
He was like, "No, it's Marvel. I wouldn't take it if it was free."
Yeah, dude, it definitely was eaten by a rat or something.
Let me think. I spent today at the comic shop. I just 22 bucks. I don't think it was too bad. 22 bucks, I think I spent. That's not bad. I mean, it's not good.
I'm going to put that back properly. Hey, look, everybody. I'm wearing pants. And I'm fat.
Oh, shit. Not pulling the tubing tonight?
No, I kind of want to keep a job on Monday.
Not pulling the JT special.
Yeah, that shouldn't really be happening on camera unless that is your job, in which case, put in all the maximum effort you should.
That's so weird, dude. Like, it's very voyeuristic. What? There's no way that's a mistake, right?
I don't know. I had a drunk attorney that just completely forgot the fact that her microphone wasn't muted. So there could be a couple ideas at play there. I don't
So
know.
was he drunk? I don't know, man. Oh, Jeffrey Tubin, you're grody.
Dude was a
Um,
political commentator. I don't know if maybe it was a power thing. I don't know if it was a hey, I'm bored, let's crank one out thing. He's an old man. I don't know what an old man's thinking, man.
he's not that old. I mean, he's like 50, I think. Thor 385. I mean, like, that's not super, like, it's not spring chicken, but it's not like these are some things that I pulled from
Let's just say
not being
50 years old, yes, knows better.
I love this in the corner though. This female fights back. Ooh, bitch. She does.
I don't think she likes being called that. Not in the 70s.
And she's going, this girl's going, motherfucker, freedom. And then Scott's like,
I'm dying over here.
Put about 100 a month at the LCS. You know, you do what you got to do, man. Why, pants?
A month?
Why, by the hour?
A month.
Sure.
A month. Oh, no, I'm not laughing at you. I'm kind of laughing at myself.
Sorry, I just happen to have these by. Like, so on Not Near Mint, what we do is the month of November, I guess, I don't really know. We've been doing like from our collections on the key collector app, they have like the bronze, 100 bronze keys, silver, copper, modern, and the last show was bronze. And I only had like 1, 2, 3. I had 6. So and because I'm such a X-Men whore, I
understand.
they're almost all exclusively X-Men. So 4 of the 6 are X-Men, and then I got Miss Marvel and Avengers 181. So yeah. Hey, you know what? Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, and William, back when even I didn't really have a job, I was selling really expensive comics for really cheap just so I could still keep getting the books that were coming out every week. I was a comic book collector that really, I knew what I was doing, but it was at that point I was losing everything, and I still kind of wanted to keep up with, hey, what's going on in the next issue of Saga? What's going on in the next issue of ASM? I'll put back maybe Avenging Spider-Man, this issue number 9 shit, because who's reading Avenging Spider-Man? I have to get the ASM. Oh, goddamn it. Of course, the one time that I don't get that, it blows up. Fucking FOMO. This is the life of us, a comic book collector.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
you can't get everything. I don't have that.
Sometimes this happens. Sometimes you find.
Look at this. Get real close on that. Yeah. Yeah. How awesome is that?
That's Wrightson right there. Bernie Wrightson, bitches.
And who's that for? Joe L?
For Ed.
For Ed.
Fucking Ed. Bernie, you misspelled my name. It's spelled Caroline. But I'm willing to forgive you. So
anyway. Can you kind of like trace over it to make it like a LF or a CW?
No. I'm not going to adulterate that perfect man's signature. I wish it
There's
was
a signature.
Bernie Wrightson, bro. Bernie, you got a couple?
Mm.
Can you guys see that very well?
Oh, yeah.
That's not so bad. Comics at Law, no. Oh, that was in
He
response to
just
the Star
wants you to
Trek.
leave it on screen longer. He loves looking at the book. It's like porn to him.
I have
Most of us.
Star Trek 50, where a guy's holding the cat. And I have like a Star Trek movie thing, I can tell you. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got for tonight. I just wanted to show you guys. Really, I was very excited about my Defenders. I was very, very excited about getting this in. So
Both of us are very proud with the yellow covers that we got.
yeah, and thanks, Kenny. Wait, I am the reason for the word bitch. I also need a golden calculator to divide the times it takes for me to realize that real guys prefer real down to Mars girls. I know you like to think you're scat. Scat is the proper name for shit. Don't stink. Anyways.
There was a scat man back in the 80s that just talked really fast and sang to the weird skiddly. I can't recreate it, nor would I want to. But yeah, scat now means a completely different thing. So I'm sure that poor dead man, that poor dead man. Rule number one: don't die, folks. Your name could be misconstrued to something else entirely. But my name's already the worst.
Yeah. Tony. I know G-Man. I don't know if you know Robert the G-Man Galvin. He's a huge Star Trek nerd. And a bit of a hoarder. So you might know.
No?
Yeah.
Remember, we're all hoarders. The only difference is we just have cooler stuff.
Sold to Poor Mike. Hey, you know what? Couldn't go to a better guy than Poor Mike. Poor Mike's a cool dude. I like him.
You know who else is a cool dude? Comic Head 84.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's all right. Yeah, I was telling him. So in the IG thing thread, that's he was in part of the IG thread where I was telling him like, yeah, some random people were saying Biggie Shaq's name in a comic shop. I'm fucking like going through and I'm like, so shit, man. It's worldwide. Worldwide,
bitches. Which, by the way,
Santa
there
Monica.
is a difference. We should never forget that there's a difference between a boss bitch and a bitch boss. A bitch boss will yell at you and scream at you and just an awful person. But somebody who is large and in charge and can take over and knows what they're doing is a boss bitch. And right over here, this is one boss bitch. And that's a boss bitch kitty. That's some boss pussy.
Miss Kitty, is you a boss bitch? Miss Kitty, that bossy bitch. She the bossy bitch.
Oh my.
She the bossy bitch. All right. I think we're gonna get out of here, and I've had a good night. You guys be safe. Yeah, be nice to each other.
Black lives matter. Trans lives matter. Helen fucking
Mirren. And Miss Kitty too, because man, I really like felines. They're beautiful, cute, fuzzy, psychopathic killers.
They're not needy. They're there only for when they want a little attention, and then they go away. I wish people were kind of more like that.
This cat, she caught a mouse on my balcony and brought it inside. Was throwing its corpse in the air like it was still alive. I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? I had to like give the little. Nah, wrapped
But
it in
Mom, I brought you a gift.
Anyways, man. Okay, you guys, be safe, and Talk to you guys later. Don't be a dick. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Warmth and kindness. We all want it, so give it away.
And actually read what you buy.